experience by serving as the Justice Center Executive and the Regional Operational Executive. She also served as a part-time lecturer at the Free State Technikon between 1999 and 2002. We're just going to welcome Judge Mbele, and she will be speaking about the judiciary, its independence, and the rule of law. Thank you very much. Judge? Your mic.
Am I audible now? Thank you.
Yes,
Siham.
you are. Yes, you are.
Thank you, Siham, and my fellow panelists. Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu said, strengthening the rule of law is a never-ending process. No society has ever attained, let alone sustained, a perfect realization of the rule of law. That is the challenge that lies before us. From this, it is clear that sustaining the rule of law and making sure that rule of law is part of our daily practice is something that we have to live by and do on a daily basis. Because we know that where law ends, tyranny begins. And it is at that time when the judiciary and the legal profession will have to serve as a line of defense for those that cannot defend themselves from the tyrant. The rule of law is a contested concept. In academia, with legal scholars and philosophers theorizing about what it is, what it ought to be, how it works, and whether it does, and in fact work. The literature on the topic is vast and cannot be fully covered within this document. So I'm just going to focus on the pragmatic element of the rule of law and how it is used in practice. Basically, confining myself to the experiences in South Africa, because the topic itself is vast if you have to cover the whole continent, including the world itself. It is true that the rule of law, along with constitutional supremacy, is one of the founding values identified in the South African Constitution. The World Justice Project has defined the rule of law as a durable system of laws, institutions, norms, and community commitment to the achievement of 4 universal principles. That is accountability, where the government as well as private actors are accountable under the law. Just law, the law is clear, publicized, and stable, and is applied evenly. It ensures human rights as well as property, contract, and procedural rights. Open government, the processes by which the law is adopted, administered, adjudicated, and enforced is accessible, fair, and efficient. Accessible and impartial justice, where justice is delivered timely by competent, ethical, and independent representatives and neutral who are accessible, have adequate resources, and reflect the makeup of the communities they serve. These principles are consistent with Lord Bingham's construction of the rule of law and 8 principles identified as being at the core of the rule of law. For Lord Bingham, under the rule of law, all persons and authorities within the state, whether public or private, should be bound by and entitled to the benefit of laws, publicly and prospectively promulgated and publicly administered in the courts. The World Justice Project on the rule of law, Index, and the Afrobarometer survey ranked